Hey everyone, Mike here from Niyama Wellbeing. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to this video. This video is specifically going to target the L4 and L5, but can also be used as a general restorative wind down stretch as well. It's being created for a friend of mine called Evo, who has suffered from back pain for a long time in the L4 and L5. So I'm putting this together, a nice little flow sequence to try and alleviate the pains, but most importantly, strengthen that part of the body to prevent the pain from continuing in the future. So for this practice, I have a strap. You can use a towel, you can use a belt for your trousers if you haven't got a yoga strap, doesn't matter at all. I've also got a couple of blocks. I don't think I plan on using them, but if you've got some blocks, or maybe some cushions, or just something to rest on if you need to, that'd be great as well. But for now, I'm gonna kick these out the way, and we're gonna start very, very simply with our first stretch, our first pose of the day, of the practice, in Balasana. So the idea here is to take your knees as wide as your mat, or as wide as you feel comfortable. Your big toes are gonna touch. Your glutes are gonna sit back on the heels of the feet, and just walk your hands forwards. If you are new to these type of stretches, if you are new to yoga, this might feel quite challenging. If that's the case, you can always just rest more on the forearms. You can even bring the knees in. You can even have your glutes hovering above the ground slightly as well. But if you can, if your body will allow today, let yourself sink back as far as you can, walk the hands as far forward as you can, resting your forehead on the ground. And throughout this practice, we're going to aim for about 5 breaths per position. Inhaling deeply and slowly through the nose. Exhaling with control back out through the mouth. Each breath in a little bit deeper. With each exhale, try and take that stretch a little further if you can. In this case, walking the hands further forwards, pushing the glutes further back. Making sure that you're relaxed here as well. We're not engaging anything, just sinking, melting into the ground. Take about 2 more breaths. One more time, full breath in. Full breath out. And then as slowly as necessary, to slide the hands in. Just working ourselves into Bamanasana, tabletop position. So here our knees are about hips width apart. Hands under the shoulders, knees are under the hips. Just going to work our way here through Madhyasana and Bithilasana, cat and cow. Gripping our fingertips as we inhale, just let the head lift, open the chest, open the throat space. As we exhale, bring the chin to the chest, crown of the head pushing towards the ground, rounding the back. Inhale, coming back up. Exhale, going over. Moving slowly, taking your time, there's no rush. Let's do that 3 more times. Inhale as we lift. Exhaling as we arch. Inhale. Let it go. Exhale. One more time, nice and slow, with control. Inhale as you lift. Exhaling as you arch. Just finding our way back to our neutral Bamanasana position. Keeping our hands where they are. We're going to come into Ardha Dandayamana Bamanasana. So we're going to pick the right leg up and we're going to stretch it back behind us. Keep the shoulders above the hands. Make sure that the toes here aren't like this. You want to curl the toes into the body and push the sole of the foot and the heel away from the body. Feel the length in the spine, feel the length in the leg. For now, maintaining both hands on the floor, crown of the head pushing forward. Breathe from the tailbone into the neck. One more time here. Exhaling it out. And then keeping the right hand gripped into the floor, we're going to pick the left side up, stretching forward. Open your hand as if you're going to shake someone's hand. Don't have the hand facing down or facing up. It's open as if you're going to shake someone's hand. Making sure those toes remain curling in, the heel pushes away, and then you want to lengthen your fingertips away from the shoulder. Feel the spine grow. Slight activation here of the abdomen, or the abdomen, I should say. It's Sunday afternoon. Take a few more breaths. Really maximize the length from the fingertips all the way back to the foot. One more time, breathing deep. As we exhale, work the hand back down. Bring the knee down and just rock side to side a few times. Rotate the wrists if you need to here. Then we're going to work our way to the opposite side. So finding that stable base, that stable neutral position. Hands under shoulders, knees under the hips. This time first picking up the left leg, stretching it back, kicking it back. Curl the toes in, push the heel away. Feel the leg lengthen, feel the spine grow. Making sure here that the chin is slightly tucked in. You don't want to be sort of jacking the neck like this. Deep breaths. And this time it's the left hand that's going to stay supporting the weight. Right hand is going to reach up and forwards. Make that length in the body. Breathe deep. Let it go. Take 2 more breaths. Full length in the spine. One more breath in. Exhale, finding our way down. Rotation in the wrists, in the hips. And from here, we're working our way to Phalakasana, which is a low plank position. There's a forearm plank, dropping down. Core engaged, knees off the ground. You can use the ground if you need to at any time. The reason we've chosen here the lower plank rather than a high plank is you've got a bit more strength, I think, grows here in the back and the upper body. I think a high plank, there's a bit more work, a bit more focus on the arms and shoulders on that one. There's a lot more activation and strengthening going on here. In the core, in the back. We're going to hold it for a few breaths. I might ramble on a little bit. Touch the ground with the knees if you need to at any time. Breathe deep. Let's aim for 2 more breaths. Making sure that the glutes don't start pushing up, keeping that spine nice and long, nice and straight. 1 more full breath in. And as we exhale, drop the knees, flatten the feet. Bring the chest momentarily down to the ground. Keeping the hands and forearms where they are. We're going to come into Salamba Bhujangasana. So lift the upper body here, keeping the forearms pressing into the ground. There's no weight on the wrists here. You can rest the hands on the ground, but all the weight here is mainly being pressed into the forearms, into the quads. Taking a few more breaths. One more time, full breath in. As we exhale, just lower the body down to the ground. We're going to slide the hands under the shoulders. Work our way back into Bamanasana, tabletop. But this time we're going to kick the right leg, right foot forwards, making sure that your knee here is above the ankle. Don't be here, nor here. If that means adjusting the position of your foot, some people start with their foot too far back. Just slip and slide it forwards. You can even lengthen the back leg if you wish, or step it in if it makes it more comfortable for you. Just first things first, we're going to interlace our hands, rest them on the thigh, lengthen the spine, tuck the tailbone, draw the shoulders back. Make sure we're not rounding in, making sure we're not hunching over. Nice and tall, nice and strong, nice and stable. If this feels like challenge enough, you're welcome to stay here. However, if you want to go to the next stage, work our way to Anjaneyasana. Just release the hands, and we're going to reach up to the sky. If you're doing this as more of a restorative stretch, keep the hands nice and loose. If you want a bit more activation, really open those fingers wide. Stretch them apart. Reaching a little taller. Make sure the spine stays long. Make sure the knee remains above the ankle. Taking a few more breaths. If this is a bit rough on the knees, you can use a foam block, a cushion, a pillow. Reach a little higher, breathe a little deeper. One more time, breathing in. Exhaling out. We're going to lower the arms down. Just going to brush that ant off my foot. There we go. Bring the left hand to the ground. Right hand comes to the right foot. We're going to take the right foot across to the opposite side of the mat. We're aiming here for a 90-degree angle. If that is out of the question, I understand. Got to start somewhere. You can bring this front heel closer towards the body. And this is also where you can bring one of your blocks or one of your cushions into play that you can just rest under the glute or under the leg. Just finding where you get to on this day that you're doing this practice. Most important thing here is one hand on the thigh, one hand on the foot, or equally, you can use a block here as well for the hand. We want to push that spine up, lengthen the spine, tuck the tailbone in. If that front leg starts screaming, bring that heel closer to the body. Take a few more breaths in. Letting it go. Just a few more times. In. Let it go. One more breath here in Kapotasana. Exhaling as we let it go. I'm just going to carefully work our way out of this position. Hands can come down. And just going to slide that front leg back. Find a few movements, whatever comes naturally to your body. We're going to work our way across to the opposite side. Take a few more movements. And then this time we'll start off by bringing our left foot forwards. Again, knee above the ankle. Finding that comfortable length in the back leg. You might literally have that knee under your hip. That might be enough for you today. You might even be able to take it all the way back. Nice and long. Hands come together, rest on the thigh. Push that spine up towards the sky. Open the chest, open the shoulders, breathe deep. Keeping that spine supported, nice and strong. Release the hand if you wish as we reach up to the sky, Anjaneyasana. Just allow me to enjoy this very rare Costa Rican breeze. Taking a few more breaths. One more breath in. As we exhale, this time, left hand's going to come down. Right hand, I should say. And then the left hand comes to the left foot, taking it across the opposite side of the mat. You might find one side is easier than the other. You might not. I'm sorry about that. Just like before, feel free here to get creative. You can bring this heel in. You can take a block under the glute or the leg. See what works best for you. And just like before, you can use your block here to rest the hand, one hand on the thigh. If you've got two blocks, two books, two cushions, whatever it is that you're using, you can even do that here too. Lengthen the spine, open the shoulders and chest. I'm using these blocks because I have them here. If you haven't got them, like I say, you can work around this. Take two more breaths where we are. One more breath where we are. And then exhale, hands come down. Carefully take this back foot, this back leg, or forward leg to the back. Find those movements, find those circles, whatever comes naturally to you. And then from here, just going to work our way up onto our knees. So two options here. You can have your feet flat like mine are, or you can curl the toes. You'll find one more comfortable. At the moment, I'm enjoying it more like this. Just bring the hands into the lower back, draw the shoulders back, open the chest. We're going to work our way into Ardha Ustrasana. Just take one more breath here. Keeping that spine long, strong and supported. On the inhale, release the hands, reach and rise up. As we exhale, the right hand is going to work its way onto the glute, maybe the back of the leg, calf, ankle, heel, foot, working your way back. Again, if you have a block here or something to rest on, just rest it next to the foot, giving you somewhere to go. Remember, these stretches, or in general in yoga, it's not about how far you can go, it's how far you can go. Sunday afternoon after a pretty heavy week for me, so using a block actually feels pretty correct. I can go further back, but the body's telling me that here is where it wants to be in this moment. Keep pushing those hips forwards. I'll stop talking in a minute. Take one more breath in. On the exhale, very slowly and very carefully, just start to pick yourself back up. Reach the arm tall. One more breath in. On the exhale, the left hand starts that journey. Glute, back of the leg, calf, ankle, foot, reaching back. And again, I'm going to use the block, just to not be extra bendy on one side after this practice. Keep myself nice and even. Adjusting that position of the block if you need to. Just finding a few more breaths. One more time, full breath in. Slowly, very carefully, work our way back up. Reach tall. On the exhale, come back into Bittilasana. So hands down or fists down. Round the back. Take a few breaths here. Reversing that stretch from Ardha Ustrasana. And just very slow, lazy bear crawl to the top of the mat. Cross the feet. We're going to work our way into Apanasana. Actually bringing the knees to the chest. Draw them in tight. If the body naturally wants to stay stationary, stay stationary. If, like me, it wants to rock from side to side, do so. Some people like to go in circles here. As always, let the body be the number one guide. Squeeze a little tighter, breathe a little deeper. Then from here, we're going to come into Stambhasana. So just pick those knees up, reach the arms up, curl the toes in. Option one is just to stay here. Option two would be the right arm comes back and the left leg goes out, and then switch. This is probably the most closest thing to hard work we'll be doing in this practice. Just a few times. And just bring those knees back to the chest, Apanasana. Then just either taking hold of the big toes or the feet, coming into Ananda Balasana. Let the body roll side to side. Surrendering the weight into the floor. Take a couple more breaths. And then just bring the soles of the feet to the ground. Head and shoulders on the ground, palms, forearms on the mat. Grip the toes, press the shoulders, press the feet. Lifting ourselves up into Setu Bandha Sarvangasana. If being self-sustained here feels like a lot of stress on the back, again, you can bring your block or a cushion or something into play, just to have that lift in the body. If you feel you can, bring yourself up self-supported. You might want to play around with the height of a block as well. Such a really nice stretch that I should do more often here with a block. Just playing with the heights. Take one more breath in. As we exhale, come back down, knees to the chest, take the feet or the big toes back into an Ananda Balasana. And then one more time back to Setu Bandha Sarvangasana, feet on the ground, palms and forearms, lifting ourselves up. Option like before to use cushions, blocks, etc. Tuck that tailbone, press the shoulders, press the feet. Make sure no weight is on the head or the neck here. It's all on the shoulders, all on the feet. One more breath in. Exhale, lower the glutes back to the ground. We're going to cross the right foot over the left ankle. We're going to pick our head and shoulders up. Take the hands through the space between the legs. Take a hold of the back of the left leg. Pick the foot up. Curl the toes in. Breathe deep. If this feels pretty comfortable and you want to go a little step further, you can just start taking that leg up straight and then bend it. Listen to the body, do what feels right for you. Just a few more breaths on this side, Supta Kapotasana. One more full breath in. Exhale, release. Bring the feet down. Bring the head and shoulders down. Just let the knees drift from one side to the other. Preparing to work our way to the opposite side for Supta Kapotasana. Point the knees to the sky. This time it's going to be the left ankle crossing over the right leg. Pick up the head, pick up the shoulders, reaching through. Take the back of the leg, pick up the foot. Curl the toes in, starting here first. Breathe. Let it go. If you want, just like before, start to inhale the leg up straight, curling the toes down, exhaling as you bend. A few more times in whichever variation you find yourself in. Just taking one more breath. And exhale, release, come down, work your way back into Apanasana, knees to the chest. Then for our final stretch, we'll need a strap, a belt, or a towel. We're going to come into Supta Parangustasana. So we want to take our strap or our belt or our towel underneath the right foot. stretch the left leg out, bring the right leg up to the sky. Don't bang your head on a block like I did, especially if it's a bamboo one. Breathe deep. And just let the left leg start to go across to the left-hand side. Go as far as it can go without touching the ground. Taking one more breath in. As we inhale, raise the right leg up, take the strap with your left hand, release the right hand, and let the right leg go across to the left-hand side. Let's find a few more breaths. One more breath in. Just inhale this leg back up to the sky. We're going to bend the knee to the chest, squeeze it in tight, bringing the opposite leg back in, using this as a chance to change the foot that we have in the strap. So our right leg is going to stretch out forwards, the left leg is going to go to the sky. Strap in both hands to begin with, just pushing the foot up towards the sky. Let's release the right arm to the side, keep the strap in the left hand, let the left leg fall to the left hand side, again as far as you can go without touching the ground. Breathe deep. One more breath. And inhale, pick that leg back up, take the strap in the opposite hand. Take the left leg across to the right side, keeping both shoulders touching the ground here. Final stretch. Two last breaths here. One more breath. And just inhale, raise the leg up, bend the knee to the chest, bring both knees into the chest, release the strap, place it to one side, Apanasana. Just one leg at a time here, just let it kick forwards. Just reversing and switching at a comfortable speed. And then when you're ready, coming into Shavasana, let the ankles open, palms face up. If you've got blocks or cushions here, what you can do is just rest them under the knees for a slight bit of elevation here. It's optional, but you might want to try both. If you want to rest here for 5, 10, or even 15, 20 minutes, push pause on the video. But if, like me, you've got somewhere to be and things to do, just take one more breath in. And then and draw those knees back in. You can roll onto one side if you're in some back pain or just tiredness, or you can roll yourself up if you feel you can. Come into your preferred seated position. Check in with the body. How's it feeling? Thank you for joining me and the dogs for this reset L4, L5 stretch. I hope you found it helpful. I hope you're feeling some pain relief, general all-round better mobility after that pretty short session, 35 or so minutes. If you haven't already, please do subscribe to this channel, like the video, share with a friend, all that stuff. Most importantly, be well, be happy, be like those dogs, be free. Take care, see you next time. Cheers.